Hey guys, Jack here. Stick around after today's episode to hear how new clients can save 50% on AgYield's full suite of consulting and technology for 2025. This exclusive offer is available now until April 1st. Don't miss out. Terms and conditions apply. Check out the video description to learn more. Well, hello, good morning, and welcome everyone to the AgYield War Room. It is Tuesday, February 18th.
When we sold the D's call,
Ben, Vaughn. If you don't know me, I am AgYield Marketing Manager and everyone's favorite backup host, Jack Coakley, filling in for Dan today. As always, feel free to join the discussion. Post a comment. You can always reach out to us at info@agyield.com. You can tell me how nice my hair looks today. I worked tirelessly on this. So yeah, feel free to just join the discussion in any way you see fit. Enough rambling from me. Let's go over to Brian for some overnight numbers.
Good morning, Jack. Thank you. March corn, the grain complex started out really weak to start the overnight last night, but has rebounded into the morning here. March corn ended up at $4.99, up 2 3/4, 6 cents off their lows. March beans, 10.38.5, up 2.5, 12.5 cents off their lows. And wheat couldn't get into the positive ground, but just down one at 5.99, about 5 3/4 off their lows. So we'll see what the open will bring.
Thank you very much for that. Ben, let's start with you this morning. Welcome back from a long holiday weekend. Let us know where your head's at, and we'll throw the discussion around the room.
Yeah, long weekend. You come back in from a trader's perspective, and anyone who's been around for a long time, often we see highs and lows going into 3-day weekends. It felt heavy last night to start, and we popped it right back up. I think that this is a market where in corn, the bulls are in charge right now, and that doesn't appear to be wavering. We've got 30,000 plus open $5 calls sitting a penny above the market in March. I would think that we need to take a peek through there and see what sits beyond that. I think there's a lot of people that would really like a pullback. As far as beans go, they've held some pretty significant moving averages last Wednesday, Thursday. Managed to bounce. They went down and got within 6 cents of their recent lows and managed to strike out a higher close in the overnight. Wheat still heavily short market. Their covering has probably not been at the pace that the shorts would like. I think there's probably a lot of people who are long corn, short wheat. Could lead to a little bit of pressure, or at least slowing down any corn momentum for a minute. I think all eyes will be on inspections and kind of see if we're keeping up the pace of shipping grain with wheat and corn that we have been. And I think the expectation is that beans will be disappointing. So option expiration week, a lot of moving parts here. And then we quickly move into first notice day. And I believe that first notice day is the place where the rubber hits the road. So I think we'll know a little bit more about these markets at that point. So
thanks for that. Justin, anything to add on there?
Yeah. Thanks, Jack. I think, it kind of reminds me, corn, beans, wheat, kind of reminds me of the equities a little bit, where you get all this negative news. It's kind of the wall of worry. And there's all these reasons that you have to be bearish, all these reasons that the market has to go down, and it just kind of digests it and continues higher. The trend is up. I think there's a lot of people trading this as a bear market, and it's not working out really well for them. So I think we've digested a lot of these things. A big South American crop, we know that. Demand's been good. Every break, there's buyers willing to step in and buy. To Ben's point, I think there's a lot of people on the sideline. I'm probably one of them that, kind of hoping for a big break in corn to buy. And it's not giving us that opportunity. And so if you're on the other side of it and you're trying to be bearish, it's a super frustrating market. It kind of has these little breaks and, gives you confidence and then ends up higher. It's a kind of a classic demand bull market right now. It's super boring and it just keeps marching higher and frustrates people. But, that being said, we've got South America kind of catching up on harvest pace, planting pace of the safrinha crop. So those are positives, I guess, as far as production is concerned. But, over the weekend, You look at like our policies and what's going on. Trump's kind of supportive our markets. I think. I think we've traded all these tariffs could be super negative, but I think he's made it clear that supporting biofuels, that was a top priority, and we talked about this last week that we would hope that would be the case. If you're kind of in the cheap energy prices, getting inflation under control, why would you want to axe biofuels, which helps with that? And he basically said biofuels is one of our key national security energy components. So I think that's really friendly our markets. Yeah, I think we're in a bull market till we're not. And this is just not the time of year, February 18th, where you generally put in a big high for the market. I'm not saying that we have to have a huge rally from here, but the timing's just not great to start a big bear market, in my opinion.
Yeah, absolutely. Kyle greets us from Iowa this morning. He says boring bull markets are so much more fun than boring bear markets. I think we can all get behind that.
Yeah, 100%. 100%. No, this is definitely a nice reprieve from what we were at, 3 to 4 months ago. So it's getting interesting, and I've said this a few times, but I think we're gonna have some pretty good markets. And now with crop insurance being, call it 2/3 set right now, and with some of the changes in crop insurance, like I think there's going to be some really good opportunities. If you're open-minded and you still got to put the work in. It's not it's not record high cattle prices where you can just sell it and make a bunch of money, like Ryland's guys. But no, I do think it's going to create some really good opportunities here this spring and summer. So excited about that.
Yeah, thanks for that. The title "Super Boring" is going to be tough to workshop for the YouTube title, but we'll make the best of it. Yeah. Anything else, guys? Before we go over to meats, any weather pattern stuff, South America stuff? Anything else?
No, I would just say that going through matrices with customers is they're, for a lot of people, they're at least giving you some peace of mind. If you look at some of the different things that you can do with a little bit of preemptive marketing and a creative crop insurance strategy to give yourself some time to see how this new crop plays out. And I think it feels a lot better than 435 new crop corn. So
love it. Thanks for the input. Ryland, let's jump over to livestock and where's your head at the beginning of this week?
Yeah, so new lows for the move here in cattle yesterday, closed below the 50-day moving average. I shouldn't say yesterday, last week. But I mean, I think at this point, all eyes kind of turned to cash. We got a lot coming up this week. We got the cattle on feed report. So, I mean, I think that in general, the trade's still relatively long here. So that's something we're going to be watching for. But overall, we've seen about a $3 to $5 break here in cash. The board's already discounted in April right now. So the question is, do we get any kind of weather support, from the frigid temperatures that are kind of circling through the central U.S. right now? So some things to watch, but definitely a cautious start to the week on the cattle side. On the hog side, we have been kind of leaking lower, but yesterday's cash market was a little bit better. So $1.28, and we were seeing product prices still stay relatively supportive here. So overall, I mean, like the trend is still good. I think really realistically, most people are going to be watching the 100-day moving average in April on a break here. It's around 88.20. So we'll see if we come to test that. It seems like we make these really big rallies, then kind of fall back to that level and then bounce right back. So we'll see if that trend continues. It just seems like it's going to be a wild ride in the interim.
Thank you for that, Ryland. Well, I think that'll probably do it today. Nothing, kind of a slow news day. Any other parting shots before I close out, guys? No. Well, if you're sticking around after the show here, there's this really buttery smooth voice telling you about a new client offer we have going on. 50% off. We talk about in all our episodes all this crop insurance stuff, getting your head right for 2025 and doing a bunch of stuff. So reach out to us. We can talk and discuss. And the voiceover guy just sounds handsome. I don't know what that is. It's a feeling, more of a feeling than anything. If you like the show, please think about subscribing. It doesn't cost you a dime. It means the world to us, helps us out with the YouTube algorithm, and gets our show out to a larger audience. So thanks again to everyone who tunes in on a daily basis. As always, we're streaming live every day that the markets are open at 8:15 Central Time on X, Facebook, and YouTube. Appreciate everyone having me here again today. It was a good conversation, and we'll talk to you guys tomorrow. You'll be back with Dan. So thanks so much and have a good day.
Sure.
At AgYield, we know that farmers are constantly confronted by new challenges, and 2025 is no exception. Markets are volatile, margins are shrinking, and lender confidence is in free fall. Farmers need industry support now more than ever, which is why we are offering something truly unprecedented. From now until April 1st, new AgYield clients can access our full suite of consulting services and cutting-edge technology at 50% off. This is more than a promotion. It's our way of extending a hand of support to farmers when they need it most. From precision grain marketing to innovative risk management strategies, we're committed to protecting your farm's profitability and building a stronger, more sustainable future. And together, we can weather the storm ahead. Visit us today at agyield.com or call 855-266-6241 to get started. Terms and conditions apply. Check out the video description to learn more.